Welcome in to Between Two Meeples. I am Armando Castaneda.
And I'm Tara Castaneda.
And today is the 5th of December, and we are trying to unlock Santa Claus from one of his workshops that he got locked into in our Silent Storm Advent calendar here. So hopefully today will be the day. I doubt it, but...
I don't think so. I think the 24th.
Well,
a few more weeks.
But if that interests you, stick with us. We're going to get into it.
Still humming Joy to the World, you enter the next room and are confronted by machines, conveyor belts, and a cogwheel apparatus. You immediately recognize that you are in the building block workshop. Your colleague Rudy, a good friend of yours, has often brought you to this fascinating area as he is the head of this department. Building blocks are produced here in all imaginable colors and shapes. You wouldn't believe how long we used to have to spend carving some of them. You still hear your colleague groan until we manage to get all the rough edges into the right shape. Luckily, there is now a state-of-the-art machine here, the pride of the department. You stand admiringly in front of it. The unique Christmas blocks of 1,000 colors and shapes making machine. Patented. Amazing. The left wall is dominated by a spacious shelf in which the building blocks are sorted and stored. You notice that some of the shelves are numbered, but strangely enough, not all of them. Then your eyes fall to the ground and you understand why. During the earthquake, some of the number cards have fallen from the shelves. You have never really understood the system that colleagues use to arrange blocks here, but you know there is a system, a pretty sophisticated one, in fact. Words are short, but please turn the page and then open door 5. Oh, wow. We have
one heck of a machine.
A very extravagant machine, a building block machine, recoloring and reshaping. It says, at the top, we drop the blocks in here and then a bunch of different...
You don't necessarily need the numbers for the correct solution. Okay. If, then, otherwise, no change. This looks like it might involve some math.
Mm-hmm. X is less than 6 or greater than equal to 6. It goes down certain pathways.
Okay. Shall we crack open the door and let's see where we're at?
I guess, yeah, let's...
I feel like that's the only thing we're going to get a little bit more information on. So 5. There we go. I got it. There you go.
We should have cards E1 and E2. Perfect. It looks like we have Doris Pack is our employee ID, and she's from packing. And then we have a bookshelf that has DLE, code, and RID.
So that bookshelf looks like the same bookshelf that's inside the box. And they have numbers and shapes on the ones inside the box. So I think that's how you know what our base numbers are.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I take a look
at
the box? Okay, so the machine on the back wall is the same one on our paper. So it is really... There's numbers and colors.
Okay, so I'm assuming those are the blocks that we have to put down the machine.
Look at this. If you unscramble it, it's riddle code.
Okay.
So riddle code. And so
the riddle code is in 3 spots that don't have numbers. So I'm assuming that because it was what is it called? An anagram? Or what is it when your words are messed up? And you have to put it together?
I don't.
Whatever that is, I feel like that might be the first one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Second, third.
Okay.
So then we need to put it down here to see what it comes out as, I bet you.
Because I'm wondering if we're not getting a number code. We're getting...
You think we're getting the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. That could be it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's roll with that.
Yep.
Okay.
So our next one is a red Y with 0 value.
Okay, so red, we're going to follow that one down here.
So now it's yellow. It's a yellow Y.
So it's less than 6.
Yep.
So it goes this way.
Yep, so it's a blue Y now.
So blue Y, no change. So it comes here.
So it's still a blue Y. It's still a blue Y. And
still a blue Y.
Yeah, right. There's no Y here, so it stays a Y. So it's a blue Y.
Okay.
Okay, and our last one is a blue hexagon.
Okay, so it comes down the middle. Blue turns into a red.
Yep, 0 value.
0 value, so it goes this way to a yellow.
Yellow hexagon.
Yellow hexagon, so no change here. Comes this way, goes down this way. Turns it back into a red. Once again, no change, so a red hexagon. So our code is yellow Y, blue Y, red hex.
You think so?
I don't know.
It
makes sense.
Okay.
It makes sense that we didn't. I mean, not everything has to have a code, right?
Mm-mm. Yellow Y, blue Y. It's kind of interesting we solved it in the order of this as well.
Yeah.
Which makes me think maybe we are
right.
on track. Make sure there's not another... Okay, here's our hexagon.
Okay. So from door 5, we're gonna. I think we got it.
I don't know. Let's validate.
Okay.
Up 1.
Up 1.
Right 1.
Right 1.
Left 1.
No.
Up 1. Right 1. Left 1. No.
Yellow. Okay, hold on.
Let me look in this box one more time.
All right, that's our first attempt to solve this time, and we have not made it. All right, do we have our X's and our bigger than, greater than wrong?
Well, that's what if we make some assumptions on dropping them down a different way? Because if they were a number, what numbers are in there?
So 10 star. So there's only one duplicate. So if you look at that, 3 triangle, 4 square, 4 diamond, 0 circle, and 6L. So you almost would have thought that the higher numbers would have been up top, but then it kind of messed up.
Oh, what if it's, I don't know, pattern wise, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So like a 1 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
We could assume that. But how would you assume? Okay. Do we just take a gander and see if we can make it work at those 2 and an 8 and a 1 and a... Because the only ones that matter would be 2, 2 and an 8, or a 2, 8 and a 1. But, so this side would be right. So we would be saying no matter what, moon with that theory would be still a yellow Y. I mean, unless we think that both of them are 8. Because if it starts out as a red, yellow, or red Y, then it turns into yellow, If it's an 8, it goes down to here. Yellow Y.
Yellow plus. Blue plus.
Yeah, it turns into a blue plus.
For this one?
For the middle one, yeah.
That's it. So we had to assume.
I feel like I want to look at the tip and see if we miss anything.
So what was our final assumption? These ones were both 8s.
Yeah.
And then this side was below a 6.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You know, maybe we didn't go to 0.
Maybe.
Okay, well, at this point, we did get to the box we needed with the
Well, I feel like we need to check.
yellow plus star. But let's look at what the help was and, you know, what we...
Yeah, because this is the first time I feel like we had to make way too many assumptions just to even... All right, you read us the first clue.
One thing is for sure, you absolutely have to try this building block maneuver machine. It seems you need to throw in 3 blocks, but which ones? Perhaps the riddle card E2 could help. What will the building block look like when the machine finally ejects them? Depending on the way, they are repainted and reshaped. Oh, and what does the inscription X greater or equal to 6 and X less than 6 mean? What does the X stand for? It must have something to do with the numbers on the sorting rack room.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, so that was the first clue. I think we were already processing that. So the second one says, riddle card E2 tells you which blocks you must take from which rows on the shelf for the riddle code. The shelf on the card, it looks exactly like the sorting room shelf in the room. First, you take the yellow moon, then the red Y shape, and finally the blue hexagon. Throw them in the machine one by one and follow their paths to find out which kind of block arrives at the bottom. See which color your block is on the first row and which tube it is, therefore sorted into. You may now gain a new color. At the next level, X comes into play. Oh, it stands for the number of corners a building block has.
What? That doesn't make sense.
We definitely missed it. The square and the diamond both have 4.
But the star doesn't have 10.
10, so the outside is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The inner corners and outer corners.
Because it's a block?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, we went through the right assumptions, but we definitely missed the corners. So we definitely missed that part of
the corner counting.
Mm-hmm. We just went straight math and started making some assumptions.
I mean, we figured it out even.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, what did the last one say? What it says?
It just
here's the answer because you couldn't figure it out.
Right. It walks you through the solution in case you're struggling to get the block through, but. We did get there. I would say not in the best way possible.
But we figured it out.
Okay, so we are door 6 for tomorrow. And hoping for a little bit better day. Maybe we need, some extra coffee before we get started tomorrow.
Because that one was brutal. I don't think it was brutal, but...
it was a miss on our part.
Definitely. First shot, swing, miss. Good thing we have, like baseball, 3 swings, right?
I think we lean more towards math instead of some of the artistic stuff, and sometimes we need to pay attention to the details.
I mean, to be honest, I was still shocked about the number on the star, so, I don't think it would have helped me out. I would have still thought there was 5 corners on a star. But after rethinking it, I didn't realize that.
The innards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay,
All right.
well, with that, hoping for a better day tomorrow.
I hope you were glad to see us struggle through that one. Please join us tomorrow, December 6th. It should be fun. I am Armando Castaneda.
And I'm Tara Castaneda. Talk soon.
Peace.